Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a wise and far-sighted king. He understood that a nation's true strength wasn't just in its army or its treasure, but in the spirit of its people, their courage, their hard work, and their will to face any challenge. So one day, he devised a brilliant plan to teach his sons a lesson they would never forget. Early that morning, he summoned his soldiers. "Place a huge stone right in the middle of the main road," he commanded. "I want to observe how people react to it." The soldiers followed his orders, and soon a massive boulder blocked the path. The king then ascended a tall tower with his sons, where they had a clear view of the road below. First to arrive were some of the king's wealthiest courtiers. They traveled in grand chariots, surrounded by servants, exuding an air of importance. But their procession came to a halt at the big rock. They immediately grew angry. "What kind of king do we have?" one shouted. "He can't even keep the roads clear." They cursed and complained, but none of them made any effort to move the stone. Annoyed, they simply turned their chariots around and found another route. After a while, a group of farmers came along, weary from a long day in the fields. They stopped when they saw the rock. Looking at each other, they whispered, "This must be a sign from God, a test of our faith." They offered a brief prayer, said a few words of acceptance, and then, with a smile, continued on their journey, leaving the rock exactly where it was. Next came a brave warrior, the king's most loyal and honorable knight. Seeing the rock, he immediately thought, "This is a danger to travelers." Without a second thought, he spurred his horse and galloped off to inform the king. Though he acted out of a sense of duty, the thought of moving the rock himself never crossed his mind. And so the day went on. People from all walks of life came and went. Some stopped to curse their luck. Some invoked the heavens. Others simply decided it was someone else's problem. Slowly, the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the land. Just as twilight fell, a simple farmer appeared, walking home from the fields. He was exhausted, his body drenched in sweat, and he carried a heavy load on his back. When he saw the boulder, he stopped and took a deep breath. He thought to himself, "If I leave this here, someone could get hurt tonight or tomorrow. The king can't be everywhere at once. We all have a responsibility to our community." With that thought, he carefully set his heavy bundle down by the side of the road. Then, he braced himself and began to push the rock with all his might. Sweat poured down his face, his breathing grew heavy, and his muscles screamed in protest. But he refused to give up. Pushing with every last ounce of his strength, he finally, inch by inch, managed to roll the massive stone off the road. As he caught his breath, he noticed something peculiar where the rock had been. Lying in the dirt was a leather pouch. He picked it up and was astonished to find it filled with shining gold coins. He looked around, completely bewildered. At that moment, the king descended from the tower with his sons and approached him. With a warm smile, the king said, "This gold is yours. You are the only person today who understood their responsibility and took action to remove the obstacle." Then, turning to his sons, the king continued, "And this is the lesson I wanted to teach you. Remember this, the obstacles in our path are not there to stop us. They are opportunities to build our character and forge our true path. When we face these challenges head-on, we grow stronger, we move forward, and we earn real, lasting respect." The princes stood silently, their eyes wide with understanding. They knew this was a lesson no book could have ever taught them. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Your support encouraged me to bring you more stories like this. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again soon.